Your emotions are the trigger. Your body is the key. Stop outsourcing your pain and illness to people that don't even know you.
Welcome back to Cinder and Salt. I am Kristy Sturdivant,
And I'm Candace Bethel.
and we are finishing our 3-part series on safety, and we are diving into the body because that's where all the goodness lies. Because you're human. You're not a brain walking around on 2 feet. So you got to listen to your body. So, Candace, can you give us a quick rundown anatomically and energetically of what the energetic fields are in our body so that we can kind of first know, and then as you're listening to our tales of woe, you can be like, oh, okay, I'm feeling this on my right side, or I'm feeling this on my left side. Can you kind of give us a rundown?
Yeah. So, first we'll do the masculine and feminine. The masculine is right side, feminine is left side, like literally. And this is generalized. There are obviously things that will differ, and that's much deeper. We're not going to go into that here. But if you cut your body in half, right side's masculine, left side is feminine. Also, the front side is feminine, and the back side is masculine. And then I work with like 9 different energy fields. And I don't always take you through all of them, but the basis of them is there's an energy field of Earth that we need to connect to. And if we're not connected to it, we are literally completely disconnected from our body. So we use the Earth energy field, plant, animal, spirit, raw minerals, and then we move up in the body, which is kind of like from the belly button down. And I refer that to like our foundation, how we are connected to Earth, how we feel connected to Earth. And that's like our sexuality, our safety, our money, how we feel grounded in the world, how we feel in like literally how we feel in our body and relationship to body Earth. And then we move up from like belly button to like right under here into the like where the top of the ribs meet in here. And that's like how our emotional field works. It's like right in there. And it's like a resonance field of how we resonate in and out of the body, how we resonate up and down. And that is really where our emotions lie, and we do not have to let them go up and down the body. We can just hold them here and let them release. But most of the time they move up and down the body. But that's where we feel things really, really strong. And then up here from like that, like right below that breastbone up into the collarbone is our relational field, like how we relate to others, like love, gratitude, fear, anger, hate, however we relate those emotions down here, like how they are connected to down here. And then moving up into the throat is how we express, how we are able to feel free to speak our voice, how we feel free to feel all these emotions in the body, like so freedom, expression, it goes all the way down our arms and hands. And then up into the head, we have that's our third eye, how our stillness, our peace, how we're able to kind of just sit and be in the present moment with everything that's going on, our connection to spirit with body, source with body, source with our own spirit. And then we have above, like anything above, there's multiple chakras above. I call that unity. It's our full connection to spirit. It's where, like, if you're having full body pain or full body tingles, that becomes spirit, like full on. There's a whole nother thing with that. So those are how I work with the fields in the body.
That's really interesting because as you were going through that, I'm like looking back at past injuries and illnesses and events that happened with my body. And I was like, oh, got it. That is what's going on. So it's really interesting just knowing that if you are having a particular pain in your body right now, as Candace was going through that, what we could dive into that later. Drop that in the comments and we'll discuss that with you if you want. Give you a little pinpoint, but I'm gonna give you like a story and show you how it manifested out in my body about 5, 6 years ago. Okay. So I was from 2021 until early 2022, I had a string of instances where I was completely misaligned. And now that Candace has told me like feminine versus masculine and where she is seeing it in her energetic fields, I can see that I was unstable because I my tore my meniscus on my left knee. I was not comfortable and feeling safe listening to my intuition. I was very disconnected. Wait, what's the top field here? It's with
Your third
source,
eye,
right?
source,
Yes,
oh,
this
very top
yeah.
field, yeah, source.
Yeah, or like yeah, the third eye field. I had like a really bad like a surgery to get some skin cancer off in that area. And I can see now that was because I was not listening to my intuition. And obviously, my knee was not getting the job done. So my body was like, oh, you got to listen. Okay, pay attention. And so it moved up, and it was just like a whole combination of things. So if you don't listen to one part of your body, it might show up in different ways.
That
Not good.
that is really, really true. And I'll give you another example that I didn't think I was going to give, but it does really track because sometimes we're born with things. And so, what if you're born with an illness, or what if you're born with something that causes you pain? I was born without a piece of my spine, a little small piece of my transverse process, and my L5 never developed. And so I have really, really severe scoliosis. And I was told that by the time that I was 15, I wouldn't be able to walk. And I've actually had a lot of back pain here and there growing up. But I also had this right shoulder pain that never went away. And I was also told that was because of my scoliosis. Well, I'm a lot older now and I don't have any right shoulder pain, and I actually don't have any back pain anymore. And so, as statistics go, as we get older, all those things get worse. And mine has just gotten better. And I just don't have pain anymore. And I can actually see and feel as soon as it comes in where and why it's coming in. And I can shift what I'm doing immediately because that's what I'm meant to do.
Yes, that is very helpful to know because I do think that when you do recognize what your body is telling you and you feel through the emotions in the moment, you really can shift that energy almost instantaneously. It's when we recognize the emotions, we overthink the emotions, we hold on to those emotions and let them continually cycle through our body is when we sometimes can have really bad severe pain or these um we'll say acute injuries. Like I've had a lot of acute injuries because I disconnected my brain from my body at a fairly early age when I was a kid. And it has taken me a long time to cycle back around to be like, oh, hey, my body feels kind of weird. Maybe I should rest for a little bit. I'm like in my 40s and I'm just now realizing that. So, not helpful or super helpful so I can live to be 150. I don't know.
Right, and most people are in their late 30s to 40s before they start realizing this. I was given this blessing as a child. Like, I literally like, there was times where I couldn't walk because my back was out. But if I look back, I can see the energetic patterns of not being safe in my body. I had a lot of sexual abuse as a child that we'll eventually talk about later too. And that literally was where I was holding most of my pain. It had nothing to do with my scoliosis and this missing piece of my spine. All of that is ancestral trauma that unfortunately I am here to clear.
Oh, the ancestral trauma. It's pretty awesome that we're here to clear those things. Painful at times, but when you look at it in the grand scheme of things, if you're listening to this, then you probably are in the process of clearing out some of that ancestral energetic garbage. And so you're kind of a rock star. So look at it that. It might be painful, but you're doing your lineage a huge favor.
You are. And from where I see things, we chose this before we even came on this earth. So even though you may not remember that you chose it, we chose it. And so that's really empowering to know that we chose this path to overcome it.
Mhm. All right. So we've gotten our mental spiral of poo under control. We are feeling the emotions run through our system. We are not holding on to our emotions. Now we are feeling kind of creaky and janky in our bodies. What are our bodies trying to tell you? How do we communicate with our bodies, Candace?
Well, first, and I know this is going to sound like you've probably already done it, but it's telling you to stop. Whatever you are doing, it's asking you to stop. And even if you can't stop right now, even though that's what it wants you to do, you need to stop and reflect and rest. And we're supposed to stop until the pain goes away, not until we can actually like get up and do things again, until we don't feel it in the body. And it's and not only asking you to stop, it's asking you to stop and shift. Stop and shift. And that could be like a 1% shift. And I can't tell you personally, unless I'm in front of you and know your story and your energy, what you need to stop, but you likely do. Even if you don't think you know, your body knows. Your body has a yes or no system built right in, and if you ask it, it will tell you. And if you don't know, it's only because you don't like the answer. You're ignoring it. You're like, nope, want a different answer. Okay, I'm gonna ask it again. No answer. I don't like that. No. And so if you don't know what the answer is, what's the answer that you're getting anyway?
I think it's a good thing to remember that our bodies are here to take care of us. And we might not like it mentally, but that's what they're here to do. I knew someone very recently who was dealing with a pretty terrible kidney stone. And it was here for months and months and months until they finally had to have it removed surgically because the little sucker wasn't coming out on their own. And went really great. A couple days later, this person was like, "Oh, I feel really great. I'm going to start moving around, doing stuff." Smack, got hit with the flu. It's like the body knew, like, you're not ready, and I don't think you're going to make good life choices, so we're going to take you out.
And you
And then
clearly weren't
after
listening.
was not listening, right? And then after that happened, they like did something and strained their back because their body was obviously like, "Hey, seriously, do it. Your bodies are here to protect you." It might not feel like it, and it might feel, and I know I have very much felt this in my life, that my body is this enemy that I have to fight and I have to endure, and I just have to suck it up and put up with it and for this lifetime. Like, ugh, I'm doing what I can and blah, 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 blah. And I want to do all of these things, but my body is not letting me do it. There's a reason that you're not supposed to be doing those things if your body is not allowing you to do it.
Yeah. And
So
you
you
need to
have to
put the
trust your
brain
body.
You gotta put the brain on the back burner because you're
Yes.
not listening to your body and you're bypassing with your brain instead of being like, okay, body, what are you telling me? Like we do it all the time. I know all of this. And I'm still doing it because I am so used to one way of making money. I'm not supposed to, those who know me know that I've been doing medical massage for over 25 years now. I'm really, really good at it. And that's how I learned how to read energy in your body and a lot of these patterns. So I appreciate it, but I can't do it anymore. And my body keeps telling me that's not how I'm here to work anymore. And it keeps bringing pain in the same spot every time I go to work doing massage. And if I do it too many times in a row, it takes me out. So I understand that I have to stop, but there is a fear around, well, I might lose money. So I am literally in the now working through that to not do massage anymore because my body is 100% telling me you have to stop doing this. You have to stop doing this. You have to stop doing it. And my mind is going, yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but. And I'm having a fight with it right now. And my body is going to win, but it may take longer than I want it to.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
is, yeah, but that's what our bodies are here to do. And I think that if there is one message that we can convey here, it is to listen to your body. This has been my lesson the past decade, is to really tune into my body. And I am like desperately trying to teach my children, listen to your body, listen to your body, don't do this, listen to your body, whether it's telling you, not to eat something, what time to go to bed, intuitive hits. You have got to listen to your body, because your body is going to tell you what is right for you and what is wrong for you. And if you are not listening to it, then it could not be good. It might not turn out well all the time.
Mhm. Yeah. Your body has the ancient wisdom that you need, period.
Yes. Yes. So that is our final thing in this series on safety. Any gems you want to leave us with, Candace?
Just stop listening to your brain, stop listening to your conditioning, and start asking why. Why aren't you healing? Why aren't you feeling better? Why are things staying stuck? And that's when things will start unraveling. And maybe we'll get into ancestral lineage next time.
Ooh, that would be really good. I'm going to leave you with a quote from Morpheus from Matrix, because it's on my mind constantly. Don't think you are. Know you are.
Mm-hmm.
Let go
Yeah.
of the brain. Listen to your body. Your body knows how to walk this planet. Your brain is just a little cat flinging around a yarn ball
It,
ridiculously.
it really is. And I love that quote because we have to trust and know that we are what we want before it will show up. We do.